They obviously should have recast T'Challa in Wakanda Forever after Chadwick Boseman's untimely death. But the question is who? Who should they have used to recast T'Challa? I got a few candidates here for you. I want to roll them by, but I most importantly want to know what you think in the comment section or who you think should have played the role. But number one, the first one on the list, and this is probably the most popular one, this is one that I've heard the most, is Michael Jai White. He is action ready, trained in martial arts, and a very underrated actor. Hollywood doesn't quite know what to do with him yet, but he's somebody who, we've seen him play small roles in big movies and big roles in smaller movies, but I think he's somebody who definitely has the look, the presence, the charisma. I think he could definitely pull it off. Now, number two on the list is my personal favorite, Aldous Hodge. He is already technically in the genre. He's currently right now playing Hawkman in Black Adam and doing a really good job. We can kind of get a feel for how he looks in that genre. I first heard about him when he played in the series Underground that I was very disappointed after he got canceled after 2 seasons. But along with that, he played MC Ren in Straight Outta Compton. He also played Jim Brown in One Night in Miami. So he has a resume right there. So stepping up and stepping into the shoes of Chadwick Boseman playing T'Challa, that would have been perfect for him. I think he definitely, obviously has the look. Like I'm going to show you with a lot of these guys, they could be Chadwick's brother easily be Chadwick's brother. And speaking of Chadwick's brother, and stick around to the end of this video, I'm going to play a clip of him talking about the replacement of T'Challa. Yes, Chadwick Boseman's actual brother revealed what Chadwick Boseman thought about the recasting of T'Challa in his last moments. So we're going to get into that because a lot of people seem to not understand that Chadwick Boseman died, but the filmmakers of Wakanda Forever, they killed T'Challa. Those are two completely separate events. People keep talking about them as if they're one and the same, but no. One person died of natural causes. The other person was assassinated in the most contrived way possible. But anyway, when a character dies, you don't get to see them again until a reboot. And Marvel probably isn't going to do a reboot for a really long time. So this character is done. He's gone forever. And anybody who's making the argument that, well, Shuri was the Black Panther in the comics. Yeah, she briefly was the Black Panther in the comics, just like Killmonger was briefly the Black Panther in Black Panther, the movie. We would clearly see the problem if when he threw T'Challa over the cliff, if T'Challa would have just died and Killmonger would have just went on as the Black Panther and T'Challa just would have been written out the script forever, and then Shuri would have took the throne and all of that later. I mean, it just would have been a mess. It would have been a mess, and we understand that. So to not recast was a huge mistake. Before we get into Chadwick's Boseman brothers talking about Chadwick's actual thoughts on the recasting of T'Challa, and then of course there's Idris Elba, who's kind of the obvious choice just off star power alone, but I kind of like to think outside the box on these. But let me know what you guys think as far as those that are the more obvious star power choices that you seem like they would typically go with versus the more outside the box taking a chance choice. Let me know what you think on that one. The last person who I think would have made a really good T'Challa is Malachi Kirby. He played Kunta Kinte in the remake of Roots, and like all of them, they have the look, they have the stage presence, the charisma. They did a really good job in the films that they've been in. Yes, becoming the leading actor in a MCU movie that is going to potentially make $1 billion. Yes, that's a bigger role than what any of these actors have played. But hell, Chadwick Boseman hadn't played a role that big technically until he actually did it. A lot of it happens all the time. Actors actually step up. I'd rather see one of these guys stepping into the role after they've already demonstrated competency. I would rather see one of these guys step into that role and keep T'Challa alive as opposed to just making Shuri the Black Panther probably indefinitely. Who knows? But let me know what you think in the comment section on who you think they should cast as the Black Panther. But like I promised, here's Chadwick Boseman's actual brother speaking on what he thought on the recasting of T'Challa.
I see a narrative being assembled by Hollywood.
Hmm.
And I could be completely wrong, but a black man being a king does not fit the narrative of
Not at all.
what they want the world
Yeah.
to see. And though I believe that black women are queens anyway,
Yeah.
I think that the narrative that we will see is that the Black Panther will be a female next.
You think so?
I believe so. I believe it'll be her little sister or his little sister. That's what I think. But a black man being a king does not fit what the powers that be want.
And there it is right there. Chadwick Boseman understood that character and what he meant, what he stood for, was bigger than Chadwick himself. He understood that, and he would have liked to see it recast. And by not doing that and doing what they actually did, and this isn't the video for that, I had a live stream show that got taken down where I really went in about the implications of removing T'Challa from Wakanda and then giving us what they gave us. There's some implications and some messaging there that his brother kind of alluded to that I'm not even going to get into with this video. But let me know what you think overall in the comments section. And with that said, I'm out of here. Peace. I'm out. We gone.